My name is Jake Schaefer. I'm 36 years old, lifelong resident of the Cedar Valley. My story begins probably 13 years ago. Regular chiropractic visits with my back, keeping things tuned up. Got on the fire department. Lifelong dream career. I tweaked my back, and before my probationary period was over, and never got better. Injections here and there, chiropractic injections every couple years for like 10, and a little traction just to obviously mask the condition of my spine and what was going on with it. And every time I had to get injections, obviously that was just a Band-Aid to a much larger problem. It was 2014. I was helping my parents just move some branches out of their yard. They trimmed a tree down, cut a tree down, and I was helping pick up sticks and got done with it, and the next day I could barely walk. My specifics of my back were my L1 through L5. L1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were mild to moderate bulging. I had severe tilt in my spine. I was leaning to one side, and my legs, I come to find out one of my legs was shorter than the other, so now I wear a heel lift. So a lot of the compounding issues that just continued to cripple me. I had visited 3 neurosurgeons, and after visiting with 3 different neurosurgeons and hearing 3 different opinions on how you were going to treat me, from you don't need surgery to rods and screws, or to I'll just clean you up, which I didn't like that. I didn't like that there's 3 different doctors wanting to throw 3 different darts at this problem that I had. What else was there? What else was there out there to help me? It was a conversation with a friend of mine, a buddy of mine, who actually came here to Dr. Wilson's office, that led me here. But he had been telling me this story for 2 years. He's told me to come to Dr. Wilson, come to Dr. Wilson's office, come to Wilson Family Chiropractic. And I already had chiropractor. I already had somebody that took care of my back, so I didn't know that not all chiropractic's the same. So, once I finally ran out of options, I broke down and came here. And it was one of the best choices I made medically. So when I started here with Dr. Wilson, and we got into the nuts and bolts of what my spine looked like, and boy, it didn't look good. In the treatment plan we moved forward with, it was just nice to be able to see that transition in myself, medically, that we physically moved my spine to make my health better. I like to golf. I like to officiate basketball and softball and volleyball, and I wasn't doing that stuff when I was in that bad episode with my back. My kids were putting my shoes on my feet. I was basically drooling in the morning because I was on so many opioids to try to mask the pain. I couldn't stand to do dishes. I was not a functional human being to my family, or my coworkers, or anybody. It was a dark time, and it was miserable. Through their methods here, within about 10 months, I was back to refereeing basketball again. And within a year, I was back to playing golf again, and being a dad, and being a husband, and being active in my community like I was before that flare-up. Once I started here at Wilson Family Chiropractic, and you start working on the therapy side of things, and you start meeting people who are in here with these same conditions as you, that you have. You're all fighting the same battle. So you're in the therapy room, tractioning with people, and then you start to learn their stories and their battles that they had with their back. And they may be just starting, or they may be just in for maintenance, but each one of those stories helped get me through this time, knowing that I can get better just like they did.